Bonjour! So we're back in Sunset Valley and starting just right where we left off in the previous episode. So it's Mirabello Plaza, and after doing the whole building process in the previous episode in part 1, here is part 2 where we are tackling the interiors. So first, the video game arcade corner. I'm hesitating a bit because there are not that many video games. I haven't placed that many there. What I've done is a structure for an indoor playground, something I've been wanting to do for quite a while, and I almost did one in New Pleasant View, but then there wasn't enough room where I wanted it, and it was a bit too complicated. So here I left the back untouched, let's say, while building in the first part, and I knew I wanted to do something there, and it's playing with constrained floor elevation, so it actually messes up the whole rooftop, all the floors above. So I knew I didn't want to put too much time, on the rooftop and then mess it up and then having to do it all over again. So here I left it a bit alone and did my playground, where I've tried to use rather bright colors, neon yellow a bit, and don't ask me to to name the other colors. I am not good. It's pink and blue. I'm not going to go farther than that. And then I rearranged the rooftop. So once I'd done that, I could tackle the rest of the arcade corner. So I've said there are not that many video games. There are like those cabinets here. I have like 3 of them, and then I put a dance floor from the 70s, 80s, 1990s stuff pack. So this one is needed, and a karaoke corner on the other side. Also have the grab a toy machine here. And these video game tables there. So these are in that corner. And then I started on the skating rink and the surroundings. Again, I've worked on the back of the building. Mostly I've extended it because I wanted to have a food corner here with the food register so they can buy food. I've put a couple of tables, I think, nearby. Oh yeah, where the seatings are, the sectional sofa. Oh, those ones I've used the sofa, the sectional chairs. I've used the ones from the 70s, 80s, 90s stuff pack. So it's really needed for that lot. And also I've used, losing my voice. I've used at least one item from the diesel stuff pack. I'm thinking about it because so here it's the bowling alley. There's not much to do because only 2 lanes. And then I started on the movie theater. But I've used from Diesel, I've used the... I can talk about that a bit later because I have footage. I've used the mirror from that stuff back in the bathroom. So I'll tell you all about it a bit later. So I'm not done with the whole arcade, bowling alley, skating rink area, but it's a bit like a rough draft. I've laid out all the items I wanted to use, and I'm doing that now with the movie theater, and then I'm going to go back to the other area to customize and add more details and add more objects extra. So the movie theater, only 2 screening rooms because I had 2 that there was on the original rabbit hole building. There was like 2 different posters, so as if there were like 2 different screening rooms. So that's what I'm doing there. And I've used the big screen from Showtime there. Put the barista bar, so if they want to grab a quick bite, there are also eating corner. And I've put the rabbit hole rug. So as I've said, it's more a cinema than a theater. But I've put a staircase leading upstairs, even though it's not accessible. You need cheats the cheats on to make them the upper floors accessible. But I've put a staircase leading to it so that it's actually, we can pretend that there is something upstairs, even though the building is actually just the 2 cinema rooms and then the hallway and a bathroom. The other rooms and floors are blacked out and inaccessible to the SIMS visiting the lot. Oh yeah, the lights, I've dimmed them, like there are dimmed lights on the whole lot, be it at the movie theater and also at the arcade. Mostly also colored lights here and there, mostly because I've used that neon yellow at the arcade and very bright colors. So it was like, oh, maybe the light needs to be more like subtle, and so that it's not too hard on the eyes, I've also used, how do you call these? Gobos? Oh yeah, gobo lights, I think, in a few areas, on the here, on the roller skating rink, and another one in the bathroom. We'll see the bathroom. So I've used them there because here, I wanted a bit of the disco bathroom here. So that's why I've used the diesel. I ended up using the diesel mirror. I'm not sure we see it being put on the walls because I started with the Showtime one. Yeah, I think maybe it's going to be on the overview. So I actually set the gobo lights as magenta and cyan, the other color. But I think I've pasted the lots when I had exported it and then imported it, and the lights were reset, so they might not show up as I intended them to be. But yeah, but then you can also create your own ambiance, so there is that. And here is the bathroom for the movie theater, so it's more formal. And also it was very much more difficult to film there. And then I, at last, could do the back and the top of the different buildings, since I was done with constraint for floor elevation. So the flat rooftops, the problem is that they looked empty, so I started putting way too much stuff there. I even put a bed. So this one is the arcade one. Yeah, it's for the arcade. And the other one, I've also put a lot of things there, and I've put a bed, the one you get from the Buy Debug catalog. And I put it in a corner, and I did like a tent over it with curtains, so it's a bit like a hiding spot, I guess. Oops, sorry, I'm losing my voice. So yeah, a bit of a hiding spot for a sim, and I've tried to have it a bit hidden behind all the AC units I've put on the rooftop. There is a sink also on that same rooftop, a bit hidden too. So here is the result for now. I'm saying for now because might still change. I've already changed it a bit since I filmed that part because I've seen a few things that needed rearranging. But here is the arcade and then the back of the three first buildings. So these ones are actually connected inside. So it's the arcade corner, then we have the roller skating rink there. It's the longest building, but it's also the lowest one. And then that last building is the bowling alley. So back at the arcade entrance, then we'll do the roller skating rink there, and then the bowling alley. So first, oh yeah, the lot assignment is an arcade, so I had to wait 10 o'clock in the morning so that it would open. So there are a few games, video game cabinet, and then the dance floor from the 70s, 80s, and 90s stuff pack, and the karaoke machine here. So then the structure, the whole structure there, so there is also a resting corner in the corner, and the structure with a ride for the kids, you know, the big bee that they can ride, and then the activity table for the toddler below the bridge, under the bridge, and the playhouse. So here are a few Sims enjoying the place. To give you a better idea of how it's working. So the fun house is the fun house. The playhouse is accessible for the kids, and there can be more than one kid there. Then back to our tour. So as I've said, the buildings inside the three first buildings, they are connected. So here, going from the arcade corner to the roller skating rink, so there is the food corner here. The lights are very dimmed down there, but there are a couple of tables, and then you can also have the Sims sit at the counters. A few more games nearby, so they can buy food at the register there, and there is a DJ booth, then the disco bathroom with a special effects machine. It is under the sinks, and that's where I've used the diesel mirrors because they are round, and I thought they were perfect for my disco ball theme here. So another view of the main room with a skating rink. Oh, also I've used the disco ball from the 70s, 80s, 90s pack quite a few times. Then that's the bowling alley, the corner, and then there are two lanes there. Then going back outside, and let's tour the remaining building, which is the movie theater. So that's the side of the movie theater, and the back with a fire escape, and actually the team should be able to get on the roof because that's where I've put the bed. So the hallway here, so they can grab a bite here, and can stay there to eat. The snow cone machine, there is also one in the arcade area, forgot to mention it. There is a bookcase, but I've lowered it down in the ground, so if they do pick a book from there, they're going to dip and then come back at regular level. The two rooms, so they're pretty much similar. So here's the first one, first screening room. And then let's go through the wall to the other one. They both have a fire exit that opens to the back of the building, and then you can go on the rooftop. Here is the rooftop, a lot of machines there, and then in the corner over there, there is the bed. I think I forgot to put I put a light, but I forgot to put it on top of a pile of newspaper I wanted to. Okay, so overview. So where are we? Let's start at the arcade here. So we came in there. That's the karaoke area. That's the dancing floor area. Then the machines and the grab a toy one. Then the waiting area, the locker area over there, and the whole structure. They can do something like that. And here is the riding toy and the playhouse. The roller skating rink here, the seating areas for the food corner, and then more machines, the photo booth, and the DJ booth, the bathroom, the disco bathroom there. And then here I'm from use a few more seatings, then staircase here, and the bowling alley entrance, and the lanes, the two lanes there. Then back outside, this is the movie theater, the hallway, the barista bar here, and then here are the toilets, the bathroom, the two entryway for the two rooms, and the screening room 1, screening room 2. Okay, and here is the view of the rooftop. So this one is not accessible, but this one is through there, and should be. And there is a sink here, and the bed is over there. And that's going to be it for that episode and for that lot. Next one is going to be a residential lot, but that will be for the next episode. I'll see you then. À bientôt.